Hey everyone, I am cooking up tonight for dinner field roast hand-formed field burgers. And so there it is a vegan burger made with barley, fresh carrots, and celery. And so I'm doing these mushrooms because I've already made up gravy here. So I'm going to put the mushrooms in the gravy, and then I'm going to take the same pan and put the field roast mushrooms in it. I'm sorry, the field roast burger in it. And once I make up the field roast burger, and then I'm going to top it with Swiss cheese, and then pour the gravy and mushroom mixture over it and try to eat it like that. I love burgers without bread. And I used to eat this Swiss mushroom burgers from Hardee's, and so I'm going to try to make my own little version of that with this vegan burger. And so I love mushrooms. They're just good. They smell good. I'm sauteing them here in butter. I washed them off really good before I put them in the pan, and so I'm just browning them just a little bit. Well, I don't know if you could call it browning, but I'm sauteing them a bit before putting them into the gravy. I'm going to dump them like right in and then turn the gravy up from a 2 to a 5 so they can kind of boil up in there and soften up just a little bit. I don't need them like super soft, but just a little softer. And so I'm going to go ahead and dump them into the gravy now. So there we go. Mushrooms right in the gravy. I'm just going to whisk it in ever so gently, not to tear up my good pot. Okay. Even though this is plastic, I still don't want to tear up my pot. Okay. And I'm going to just turn this up from a 2 to a 5, just so it can boil up a little bit. And now I'm going to move on to my pan. I'm going to take the pan and put it back on the fire. I'm just going to throw the field roast burgers right on top. There's 4 in here, so I'm thinking I would just cook 2. We'll see how that goes. So here's the burgers. They're not too thin. Texture's a little weird, but there's 4 of them and they're just like this. So what I'm going to do is take them and try to separate them with one hand. And so this is how it looks. Okay, that's the thickness. They're good. They have a pretty good shelf life because it told me that I can keep them until 12/2. And so I'm saying that in the video in case I have to come back to it, because I'm going to throw the box away and there's 2 more. But if they're really good, they probably won't even make it to 12/2. But I'm just going to go back over here to my gravy and stir it up just a little bit. It's boiling back up pretty good. And that's a brown gravy. Got a little pepper in there, a little seasoned salt. Y'all know how to make gravy. If you don't know how to make gravy, let me know and I'll show you the easiest way, which is, yeah, I'll show you the easy way. Okay, so I'm going to just make our way back over here. And so the package says, you know, cook it for 5 minutes on both sides. And so I'm going to do that, but I'm kind of a flipper. So in 1 minute, I'll probably flip it just to see what it looks like. Okay, even though you're just now coming back, I've time-lapsed it for 1 minute. So you didn't just sit there. And so it's already browning up, kind of like a burger. You can hear it sizzling, but it's already starting to brown. And what's funny is that these actually don't need to be cooked. Like, this is, everything that's in here can be eaten raw. So you don't actually have to cook it, but of course we're cooking it because we want a hot burger. So that's why we're cooking it, but you don't actually, you don't actually have to cook it. And you can also bake these, but it says, you know, 5 minutes on both sides. It also says you can microwave it, but I mean, who's gonna microwave these things? That sounds gross, right? Let's just go on and cook it up. And don't worry about my pan. This thing will clean up easy. This little stuff right here, that butter that was on there, that's gonna wipe out. Love Copper Chef. Y'all get y'all some Copper Chef pots and pans, okay? So I'm gonna let this cook, and I'm gonna let it cook 5 minutes on both sides, and so and then I'll plate it to see how. Well, first I'll put the Swiss cheese on it, then I'll plate it with the gravy, and we'll taste it and see how it goes. So it's looking good, it's browning up, and so now it's time for me to add my cheese. I'm going to do Sargento natural cheese slices. I didn't have time to go to what's that place called? The deli and get it sliced Swiss cheese. So I do like Sargento next to deli cheese. So let's go ahead and put the slices on and cover it up so it can melt. All right, so I've done my last flip. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, there we go. Go ahead and put the Swiss cheese on. And then to melt it, what I normally do is take a little bit of water. I do not use Tennessee water because I think it's gross. So I use bottled water or filtered water. And pour the water in there. And I'm going to take the top and cover it up. That's too big of a top, but y'all get it. And so I put that top on there to melt it down so it can melt that cheese quickly. So they look really good. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out of the pan and put them onto my plate. And I'm thinking, well, not thinking, but I thought, it's like, you know what? Go ahead and make a little small side salad. So we have a little small side salad here on our plate to go along with our meal today. This might seem like a lot, but I don't think it's that much. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, so there's our gravy all boiling up. Looks good. So I'm going to ladle some out right onto the meal here. Just, oh, I spilled some on the shoot. I hate when I do that. I did not want to spill anything, but I did. Trying to do this with one hand is harder than I thought. I like my plates to be pretty too, so plate it really nice. All right. So that's our plate there. And let's choose a dressing. So I'm going to use this feta dill Greek yogurt dressing. It's really pretty good. I've used it on a couple other salads. It's really tasty. You should try it. You have to remember you're having a little dressing on your salad, not salad with your dressing. So that's enough there. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. I've cut it. I've prayed over it. I've cut it. And so now I'm going to eat it. Here we go. Just going to sop up a little bit here. I don't know how to turn this camera around for y'all to see me eat it, but here we go. I hate to hear myself chew, but oh my gosh. It's really pretty good. It has a good flavor. It does not taste like a burger at all, but I do feel like I'm eating meat, if that makes sense. So the mushrooms and the gravy and the Swiss really do help it out a lot. But again, it does not taste like a beef burger, a chicken burger, a turkey burger, anything, but it does feel like I'm eating meat. So I don't feel like this is a meatless meal. This is a great meal. I hope you liked my little video. This is my first real video, like from beginning to start, pausing and restarting. And I don't know how it's going to turn out, but get you this field roast burger. I mean, it's really good. It's about $6 for the 4 patties. It's a little expensive, but no more than if you were going out to buy a burger, you know, $1.50 per burger. That's not bad. So I think it's worth it. My little salad there, I already know it's going to be thebomb.com. I'm excited about this little chopped salad. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment and let me know what you think. All right. Look at that. Looks so good. All right. Laters taters.